Hello guys, this is Terraria and Sam. Welcome back to another Free From Thursday, everyone. Welcome back, it's Free From Thursday. Welcome back to this Doom Eternal Challenge series, where I go and find the Empyrean Keyes. Yeah, welcome back. Sorry that I didn't do a Sonic video last night. Basically, I was videoing stuff on the SL Aviation channel. Not videoing, editing videos from the SL Aviation channel. That'll be out soon. But yeah, welcome back. Sorry that I'm delayed. I know I said this stream would start at, I don't know what time I said it would start at. I'm late anyway. But yeah, basically, as you know, I'm doing this series. It's basically collecting the Empyrean Keyes in Doom. And yeah, look at all these saves. These are the saves I had from... Hang on, this is the save from my Let's Play. That's me mucking around and just playing, I don't know, as much as the campaign as I can bear to play. That's almost like it's a bad thing. But yeah, what I'm doing, I'm trying to collect the Empyrean Keyes. So basically there's these keys. I don't know how you pronounce it, but there's a gun called the un-maykr, and I want it. You know what I mean? It's like a little challenge. And yeah, that's what I want. Look, just a little, like, I don't know, challenge series, because this game is more challenge orientated than, you know, Doom 2016. It's got more things in there, like master levels, which I do actually want to give it a go and stuff. Yeah, Wii Gaming's here. Yeah, hello everyone. I know it's a bit crazy everything that's happened for the last few days. Yeah, sorry I didn't do a video last night. Sonic will have to be tomorrow night, as well as yeah, Friday vlog. But yeah, how loud is it? I'd say it's a bit loud. Just yeah, I was doing this in bloody Halo the other day, wasn't I? You can't have this again. Is that alright? I think it's my speaker system, because 1 minute's too loud and next minute's really quiet. Yeah, it must be my yeah. I think it is my speaker system. It probably is. I've had it for a few years. Yeah, the Logitech, whatever. Speakers, they do the job. They have done for about, oh yeah, enough years as I've had them. But yeah, basically we're trying to find these keys. I've told you. You don't need to know again. Yeah, how do I show up? Here we are. Yeah, Slayer Gates. They must be in here, because it wouldn't say so, would it? Yeah, I don't know where the Slayer Gates are though. I think they're in the facility. I'm assuming they are. But we've only got one out of 6, so we've got 5 more to find, if you know what I'm saying, because there's about... And I think before Necrovol, which is one of the later levels in the game, yeah, you can't actually go back and play, you know, levels. You can go back and play levels, but not if you're looking for these Empyrean Keyes. I don't know how it works, but yeah, you basically can't, you know, what's the word, digress backwards and try and find, yeah, the keys after Necrovol. You've got to do it all before Necrovol, because, you know, obviously it would be too easy then, wouldn't it, because you've got all the guns and all that. Bloody hell, what an idiot. But yeah, I know the last few days have been kind of crazy. I did Oblivion on, I don't even, you know what, I'm losing, is it Tuesday night? Yeah, it was actually Tuesday night, because it's Thursday today, and I think, yeah, tomorrow is Friday. I think tomorrow's Friday. What day comes after Thursday? Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow, so I'll actually do Friday vlog. On Saturday I'm going to the airport. The reason why I'm not going tomorrow is because I just don't normally go every other day now. I just go every couple of days, so twice in a week, you know, it's good enough. And yeah, my stream yesterday actually got about 900 views. I know, that's not bad, is it? I don't know what I did. Honestly, I do not know what happened. I don't know if it was because of the Cathay Pacific or the Virgin 787, the Qatar 330, but I'll tell you, we had some really cool stuff. And yeah, and people think I'm depressed as well at the moment. I'm not. I had a break a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and now I'm back, like fully back. It's just been like a staggered return. And yeah, I actually got a headache while doing this, so I shouldn't really be doing this Doom video, but yeah, it is part of Free From Thursday, so I have no other choice. It's either that or do Free From Thursday tomorrow, which I have done in the past. So that means other videos will have to be, yeah, at the weekend. I can't really do that because I've got other videos to be doing. Yeah, gaming video related, not ooh, bugger off on the other channel. Is this where I'm meant to be going? I've just found it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry everyone, I've been keeping everyone about 18 minutes just waiting. So I do apologise. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm on normal, kind of, you know, my favourite difficulty, ultra-violence. And he said ultraviolet. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I was really into Doom as well. I said, didn't I? Like about in the middle of July, during my quarantining. Yeah, I had to quarantine, as you all know. Everyone knows. Is it going to be a secret now? Yeah, and I was just playing a bit of Doom. Yeah, Doom Eternal. Because I'm boring. And I can't play any other games. Now, I just wanted to actually see what it was actually like. Because when I'm doing a video, I'm not really... I don't feel like I'm playing the game. I know, that's shocking, that, isn't it? I don't actually feel like I'm playing the game. What are you playing then? I just feel like I can't take it in. Because... yeah, in terms of lore and stuff, I know what I'm doing. I'm, you know, just walking around, shooting things, running around like some madman. But yeah, Mad Max. Hello. It'll take a little while to get used to it. It is actually, because you know, if I'm only doing Doom once a week, this is like a 1 week series. So this time next week, I'll be going back to school. What am I saying? Going back to school. What's my sister moaning about? Bloody hell. Yeah. So early nights, not really. What's my sister moaning? Oh, sorry if you can hear all background noise. As soon as I do a video, I'll tell you what, no matter what time I do it, I don't do them in the day because I'm too busy. Oh, she's laughing. That's not crying, is it? Sometimes it's confusing. Right, okay, I'm doing really well actually. I'm not, you know, finding it too hard. Because I played the game. If you watch my series about a year ago, this is about a week ago, about a month ago. I ended it about a month ago. Yeah, you would see that, you know, I was dying everywhere because I wasn't used to it. I was used to it, but you know, I've had a bit more, I don't know, time to learn it and play it more and all that good stuff. So yeah. But no, thanks for the views yesterday. I do appreciate it. It does help in terms of on the road to getting monetised. I know it's sad, isn't it? But yeah, good stuff. But the thing is, I'm not really looking forward to getting monetised because I know as soon as I get monetised, I'll be entitled to the stuff for about a month or 12 months. I don't know. And I think after 12 months, and if you haven't made, you know, 4,000 watch hours and all that. It's all about 4,000 watch hours for me, not 1,000 subscribers. I've got that. I got that about 5 years ago. But watch hours, watch time, yeah, I've got to have 4,000 hours. So yeah, basically I can't really be, you know, relying on, and it's not really to do with views anymore with YouTube, so you kind of got to work for it a bit more, which is better. Because it was all about views and stuff, and yeah, basically anyone could really be monetised. That was the problem years ago. So if you had kids making, I don't know, millions of pounds of, I don't know, Baby Shark and stuff, you know, stuff like that. So it didn't really go very well. So yeah, pretty interesting. I was actually tracking the plane before, as I always do. It's a yeah, DHL 767. I've forgotten the registration. It was Golf Delta Hotel Lima Golf or something. Going clean. Shit. And yeah. Yeah, it actually flew over my house last night at around 7 in the morning. Not 7 in the morning. 4 in the morning. I was actually tracking it. And it was going from East Midlands to Miami, and it's flying back now. So in about an hour's time, it'll fly over my house. I know, anyone's new to the channel will think, what? What? Does he live on a bloody airport or something? What's he talking about? Yeah, I was just tracking the plane. So, as I always do. I just ended up getting attached to it and watching it all night. Not watching it all night, but for a good 20 minutes just watching it fly over Liverpool and all that. So yeah. But yeah, airport is on. I have to mention it right at the start of the video. I deliberately do that. Because I know people, I mean I could do it like in a smart way, but people end up saying to me, I can't be arsed watching all the way through to find out when you talk about your next visit to Manchester and streaming. So I just say it at the start of the video when then people bugger off. Oh, my controller battery's low. Fear not. I've got, yeah, my radio. Yeah, I could just stick the radio batteries in the controller and it should do it. Is it AA? AAA? I don't know, I can't remember. AA, isn't it? Is it not? Oh yeah, this is the level you get the thingy in, isn't it? Oh god, sorry, I can't play Doom without the controller vibrations. Yeah, I'm just gonna, since I'm not using it tomorrow, I'm gonna get the batteries out of my ATC and just stick them in my controller, because I don't know. Don't want to be running downstairs for them. There we go. And I've also got Cornish IPA tonight, so very happy indeed. Where's the thingy? Is that it? Yeah, I'm just trying to check if I didn't take the antenna out. Because sometimes I lose it. I actually thought I lost my ATC once at Manchester Airport, and it was in the toilet. And I'm not joking, like in the toilet at the RVP. And some guy said, "Oh, someone's left their radio scanner in the toilet," and they were all talking about it. I was like, "Shit, that's mine." Let's go up to all these spots and say, "Yeah, that's mine." I don't know why I left it in the toilet. I think I put it on top of the toilet bridge thing. Right, is that alright now? Yeah, bugger, maybe I'll probably be low next. Yeah. Yeah, I must have left it on the little ledge on top of the toilet. Just kept it there. Yeah, quite literally, I kept it there for me not to know where it is. I was looking everywhere as well. I was looking in the car. Yeah, I don't know when it was. I think it was. Is it November? I don't know. Can't remember. Can't remember if it was in November. Can't remember November. Right, come on. Sometimes I get confused as well with what happened this year and last year. So sometimes I think, oh, stuff that happened last year was this year. And for example, I get all my Heathrow trip stuff mixed up. I do, I always do that. I think at one point in my stream at Heathrow, you know, a few weeks ago, whenever it was, a month ago, I said something like, yeah, last time we were here, I said something like, oh, last time we were here we got a taxi. Well, no, the first time we came here we got a taxi. And I meant the second time, and I was everywhere. I didn't feel very well in that stream either. So, yeah, but I did 6 hours. I mean, once the 747 came in, I was happy. So, yeah, last time I was doing this level, I hadn't even gone to Heathrow. And one of my little mates is going to Heathrow as well on the 28th, which is also why I'm going on Saturday, 9 in the morning. He's taking off from Manchester. Is it BA1389? I don't know, but he said he wants me to get his flight. I know, that's how people actually think about what I can do for them, and I do, but I don't feel like I get much back. You know, like people think I'm some sort of, I don't know, something to stuff, and I don't know, the knowledge to everything. Like, yeah, I appreciate people, you know. That's the thing as well. I think a few years ago I actually thought to myself, oh god, if I actually had, you know, quite a lot of people watching and who wanted me, you know, like requested stuff, I'd do anything for them. But now I realise that sometimes I've got to be, you know, be a little bit of buy-in, and some people are a bit selfish, and we've talked about this, haven't we? With me going to the airport and people thinking, you know, I can be there all the time, and if I'm only about 15 minutes late, people rip the shit out of me on my stream. I know it's nice, isn't it? But I do have some people who are unfortunately like that. I wouldn't say I've got a community I'm proud of, except from a few people. But I you know, I've got the community I've got with playing Spotting, and I don't know. I'm not disappointed, no, but I'm grateful that I've got people enjoying it and people who want to see the best, and people who are quite clearly happy to see me, you know, not do well and tell me that you're not doing well, and in order to you know, get better compared to your competitors. You must do this, this, and that. And yeah, I almost appreciate that sometimes. But you know, only if they generally want to see me doing well. But sometimes people just have to have a pure go at me. Yeah, Miguel says you shouldn't be exposed to that of all you do. No, I suppose you're right. Exposed to it now. E.T. Did you say E.T. go home? Hi guys. Oh, shut up. We don't actually need to listen to it. Where is it? Hey guys. The one lost survivor. Go and kill him. Yeah. Secret found? How? Where's the stuff? That's a combat encounter. I don't want anything to do with that. I need to keep an eye on these, yeah, Slayer gates. Yeah, they're called Slayer gates and they go to, yeah, the Slayer gates. But you need Slayer gate keys. Yeah, to fight in the Slayer gates. What was that noise? Did you hear that noise? Not my lava lamp, is it? I keep hearing like crackling noises in my room. I'm scared if it's my glass shelf, but maybe there's something in the bathroom, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want a glass shelf smashing down on my face. And there'll be no competition. Hello. I'm going down here, am I? People actually think I'm playing the game again. I'm not. I'm just going for this series. Yeah, I know what a cue ball is. What's that? Yeah. Please proceed with aggression. I will proceed with aggression. But no, with the streams, yeah. I know. I do feel like people just think I am some sort of I don't know. I don't know, free for all for, you know, getting people's flights, and you know, I don't know if people really understand how far the airport is actually in proximity to where I live. But oh well. Smile24 says it sounds like you're being taken advantage of. I think sometimes I am, but I think I don't help myself, and I encourage it, and for other people to kind of expect, you know, expectations. Because sometimes there's expectations, and when you don't meet your expectations, other people get annoyed. But when you don't meet other people's expectations, there's no real need for you to be annoyed, because that's their expectations. If you didn't promise anything, that's just them being selfish. And I think it's a mixture. It's a mixture of a problem. But yeah, you should tell them. No, I won't tell them. But I know that they'll never watch gaming videos because they don't care. Not that they have to, but I don't want to talk about people, you know, behind their back. But I do think that I know it does have to be said. Sometimes I give little hints that people are being selfish. I shouldn't have to because I'm giving away a free service, but I suppose I'm the dog's body, aren't I? And people just get used to me, I don't know, giving in. It's like a child in a sweet shop. If you know, you take a child into a sweet shop and then they want more and more, or you know, they go into a shop and they want something. Sometimes you've got to say no. And if you don't say no enough, they get used to getting their own way. And I think I have failed at that. So I'm giving people too much hope and belief that I'll always be there streaming for who's departing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have my schedule stuff. Like, yeah, obviously I wouldn't go without a week of streaming at Manchester, but I think people, you know, keep tabs on me, yeah, for sure, and think, oh, if he hasn't done 2 streams in a week, what's up with him? What's going on? You know. But in terms of, fucking hell, Yeah, some stuff like, you know, oh, I'm delayed from my stream, or yeah, I'm talking about, you know, plane spotting. I think people, I don't know, just think it's okay for me to, because I'm doing all the hard work as well. It's not like they're doing anything. They're sitting on their arse, just picking their feet and farting. That's all they're doing. And I'm doing all the hard work. I have to get up at, I don't know, 4 in the morning, prepare the stream, and then get all the stuff ready. That takes nearly half an hour to get everything charged. And then get there, takes about 40 minutes, that costs petrol. And if I'm a little bit late because of the motorway and there's accidents on the M56, well, so be it. It's a motorway, things happen like that. Yeah, like chemical material accidents and stuff. Well, obviously there's a top speed limit of 70-80 miles an hour. And if I'm like, ooh, a bit late, I know you can say, oh, you leave yourself plenty of time, but still, people aren't getting the message that I'm giving away a free service. And, you know, I don't think I'm inconveniencing people any more than if it was actually a paid subscription. And, you know, they had to, you know, it was reoccurring or something every month or whatever. But I do think that people just seem to think that I'm I don't know, I live next door to the airport and it's no hassle for me, but I have to wake up at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, get ready, have my breakfast, prepare all the stuff, get down to Manchester, you know, the travelling, the petrol, how much it costs, and then yeah, someone will probably comment on this, oh, buy an electric car. But yeah, and then stand there for about 3 hours, and I mean, yeah, I enjoy that bit, but I think when people aren't grateful, why should I enjoy it? Why should I enjoy it when other people aren't being grateful? I enjoy it anyway. So what I'm basically saying is, oh, I couldn't give a shit about you. I would enjoy it if you weren't here. Now, I'm not saying that, but kind of at the same time, because I enjoy it as much as anyone else would enjoy plane spotting if you're a genuine plane spotter. But, you know, I would enjoy it even more if people were enjoying it with me and not having a go. So it's kind of like a mixed thing. So I can enjoy it for the sake of enjoying it, but I don't enjoy it when people are being nasty to me. It becomes almost like slavery, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a chore. And, you know, I have actually feared sometimes, if I'm like 5 minutes late, that people are going to rip the shit out of me. I have. Because I can't come up with excuses, because I'm lying then, aren't I? I don't normally come up with excuses. I just say I'm late because traffic. And that is normally the case, but yeah, I do fall guilty of it. Sometimes I have had to make up some excuses just to shut people up. And I don't think, I mean, I think every streamer gets for one selfish person, but I'm sure if anyone is watching this knows who they are, or knows exactly who they are, you know, like an individual. I'm not talking about somebody, I'm just talking about a few people, that mainly not the normal people like moderators I have, but, you know, some of the younger people that just don't understand that going to the airport isn't always joyful as it seems in the stream. Sometimes it's very hard work. Well, I'm really happy when people are happy with what I've done and appreciate, you know, my work. And plenty of people do. But I'll say I've had more compliments at the airport after I've packed away, you know, actually at the airport, than I have on stream, about the stream. So what I'm saying is, I've had more people come up to me once I've broken down the stream, and say, oh, you know, you're really committed, you are. And I haven't had nearly as many compliments whilst on the stream. So people, you know, digitally saying that to me on the stream. Now that's worrying, that, isn't it? That's really, really worrying that people who are watching, who haven't had to travel, yeah, are basically not saying thank you, but people who are there at the park, once I've broken down my gear are saying, oh god, you know, really good, well committed, standing in that rain. That's not good, that, is it? That's a bit shocking. Not everyone, but just a few people that are watching the streams are. I wouldn't say are becoming selfish, but I'm trying to make them not as selfish and try to give them more, just tell them the truth about things, really, not bullshit them. I don't want to give too many expectations away. And yeah, because otherwise I'm just going to sell myself up to somebody who's always going to be there and going to meet everyone's demands, and I'm just going to make it hell for myself if I'm running late that day. Or, I mean, sometimes I nail it, but other days it can be a bit rough. And the whole 10 at 30 AM thing is, you know, bullshit, isn't it? I say I'll be there by 10:30 AM. Never happens. It's all about when we leave the house. And, you know, with the summer, it's quite busy on the motorway. Last 4 times we've been there's been backlogs. Coming back as well. So, yeah. We spent kind of like the whole day there, or however long. Let's have lunch after the stream. And we normally go home. Why am I struggling at this bit? Come on, we've got to do well at this. I'm not doing this much longer. Weekends, are you looking forward to school? Yeah, I'm not going to school until Friday next week, actually. It's not Wednesday. My school just can't make it clear. I'm going on... yeah, Friday, as I said. But I don't know about Thursday. They're now saying, oh, Thursday's the transition day. Oh, what does that mean? Transition day for what? Transition day to get back into school for all years, or transition day just for year 7? I don't know, it's bloody bonkers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure last week when I was doing this I was quite in a good mood, wasn't I? I don't know why I've had to be the Debbie Downer in this stream. Quite literally the Debbie Downer. I haven't got that gun, thingy gun. Oh, this is when it all goes to pot. Okay. I've only got this gun, haven't I? So I'm going to use these guys to explode onto the other enemies. That's what I'm going to try and do. And yeah, I'll eat that. And shut up and die. Shut up and die with me. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, come on, come on. The Arachnotron. Is that it? No, we're far from over. Oh, look at that. Like a bloody rock star. A rock star. Oh god, shit. This is not going to go well. Oh yeah, get the health, get the health. Yeah, okay, right, okay, you're going to use your chainsaw? Use your chainsaw on him. I should really be doing glory kills, I know. Oh, no. Come on, come on. Why is this so hard? I don't think I've ever struggled at this bit before. I don't think I have, you know. I've actually been able to do this bit a few times and never struggled. If I shut up, I might be able to do it. Oh yeah, and also, what was I going to say? I've actually ordered my own merch. I've ordered one of the phone, obviously not the Samsung phone cases, because no, not because they're bad. It's because I haven't got a Samsung phone. As you all know, I've made new merch. Was it Terraria Expert Store or Stream Elements? www.streamelements slash the Terraria Expert .store.com or something, I don't know, but yeah, yeah, you can get my, it's in the description once this video is on YouTube, and also it's on the YouTube homepage. People never check it out, but I don't think people read YouTube descriptions anymore. I reckon modern day kids, so if you're under maybe 15, under 16, you are maybe used to things literally being popped up in your face. I know I reckon kids' interactions these days are so low, they just can't concentrate. They need something like either on a plate for them, or literally something so simple like it's right in their face. I don't know, so I'm maybe thinking of, with streaming, you know, not pop-ups, no I don't mean that, but I know literally having, you know, annotations or things at the end of a video, cards, so, you know, so people can actually interact with it, because I don't think people. I reckon YouTube will delete YouTube descriptions soon, because YouTube descriptions, I don't think anyone interacts with them. You can tell as well when a YouTuber adds some music. What's the comment section like? What's the music at? And we timestamp it. People don't read YouTube descriptions. As I said then, people say, what's the music? It's in the description. The name of the song is in the description. He's even being generous enough to give away the link. But yeah, that's perfect proof that people don't read descriptions. Oh god. But tags on YouTube, they're like hashtags. They're just relevancy. That's got nothing to do with. People can't really read other people's tags on YouTube unless you've got TubeBuddy or something. That's for stealing tags, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, just basically, interbreeding people's tags so you can get relevant like them, with videos and relevancy. YouTube's all about relevancy and trends. Or trends are a form of relevancy, aren't they? A trend's not relevant, is it? It's not a trend then, it's a... Oh no. A trendy bend. Yeah, what's a trendy bend? Am I okay? I've been on the Cornish. What do I say it in a Scottish, Yorkshire accent? Yeah, I had thwaites the other night. Watery. Oh, it's okay, but it's a bit overrated. Yeah, thwaites. Yeah, have you ever in Yorkshire? Yeah, no wonder it was watery. The water up there, don't they? Harrogate and all that. Right, I'm buggered here. Kick him away. Alright, what am I going to do here? I don't know what's different. I don't know why I'm struggling. Oh, bugger off, Rackatron. Yes, yes, yes. And it all goes crazy. Oh, God. Right, give me your love. No, I need your time. Ellie Golding is running out of time. Oh, I bloody hope so. Despise that woman. I despise everyone. Have you noticed? I don't like anyone. Right, okay, come on. Like, I'm never told, but I think, sometimes I need to shut up. I do give it a thought. Like, I was watching back my stream yesterday a bit, and me rambling on about Hazard at Manchester Airport, and I think I should just shut up, because I think one of these days, and the very fact that my views, shot up yesterday, I don't know, I just think I should shut up. I mean, I'm not going to ever, actually stop giving my opinion about the place, because it's true. But I think I am actually smart enough to probably keep it to myself, or just, keep it to people who are close to me, share it with people who are close, who actually agree, not on a live YouTube feed that gets 900 views, you know what I mean? And the manager could be watching, and I was basically slagging him off, saying, oh, slagging him off. I'm slagging him off. You could behave like a moth. Yeah. He's not buzzing around everywhere though, is he? Got the opposite, he's in his office counting his money. There we go again. But, I don't know. Light banter, I just say, that's just the excuse. Light banter. You can always improve. You'll never improve if you get no criticism. Hang on, if you get no, no, my grammar. No, actually, that's right. Actually, you can never improve if you get no criticism. Because if you get any, you can never improve if you get any criticism. Well, yeah, that's the opposite, isn't it? Hello. Right. Okay. So we're looking for the Slayer gates. These are combat encounters. Yeah, there's a gate there, but the key, I don't know. Where the key is. Don't tell me they get harder to find, because otherwise I just give up. Oh no. No, we can't give up. We've got to find them all. Yeah, there's the gate, the actual Slayer gate, and with we need to find the Slayer key. Yeah. There's the thing at the start of the level. Gotta find it. I think you can go back. Maybe it's a thing with the last levels where there's some levels where you just can't go back. Because I think with this game, what it does is when there's quite a lot going on, quite a lot going on. What am I saying? A lot of field view. It actually removes or unrenders the stuff behind you. Not literally behind you, but for example, I'm going round here into there. Once I'm in there, the game will actually physically untrace this area, so the frame rate is higher, improves. So the game is, because there's no point. If I'm in a big facility, what's the point of rendering in that over there? When I can't see it. So it just improves the frame rate. That's how the game runs at 60 FPS. Just by not deleting parts of a level. It's kind of like that, yeah. Deleting parts of a level that are out of your render site at the time. So, for example, when I'm in a building, I can't see one of the fortresses in the distance. Like that. That improves the frame rate because it's just one less thing it has to render. I think that's how the Doom engine works. I don't know. Again, I didn't make this game. I mean, my dad actually went to see the dentist today. My little friend, the dentist. Yeah, Nick Cooper. He's the best dentist in the world. He is actually. I would say he is. Not the best dentist in the world, but he is probably the best one in round Merseyside. He probably is. And he was saying, "Oh, what a day it's been. What are we doing again?" No, I'm joking. That sounds like a pretty unprofessional dentist to me. Unqualified. My dad was saying, "Oh yeah, Sam wants to tell you that he's very grateful for his fillings," and he's just saying, "Yeah, he just needs to clean his teeth more." And yeah, that's me, by the way. I do clean my teeth, but it's the back ones I wasn't cleaning properly. So I had a bit of plaque on it. Yeah, everyone's teeth has plaque. But he's good. He's very good at dissecting the problem and stuff. Because my dad's teeth are. He's saying like stuff like, "What do you eat? Do you eat, crap food and stuff?" He said, my dad was saying, "Yeah, I eat Starbursts sometimes," and he was saying, apparently during the lockdown, people have been doing something called grazing. So it's when they're bored, they see something to eat and they just pick it up and eat it. So they walk past a biscuit tin and they eat a biscuit like a digestive. They walk past a fruit bowl, they pick up a banana and they eat it. They pick up a banana and eat it. And so on. Oh shit. And that's basically what grazing is. And apparently he said something like, "Would you rather eat a full packet of digestives in one day, or eat 10 or something like 3 digestives, 10 lots of 3 digestives every day?" And my dad said a full packet of digestives, and he said no, because he said if you eat 3 lots of digestives 10 times a day, your teeth get a chance to clean themselves. But if you eat a full packet of digestives, yeah, your teeth. No. Oh, it's confusing. It's dentistry. I don't get it. But yeah, he's about to give him like a blue tip or something, which is a very small needle for pear. So yeah, something like a blue tip or something. And yeah, pretty cool. But now apparently he was working on my dad's teeth today, and he didn't even have to give him any anaesthetic. He was just saying, "Hang on, I think we can fix this." And he was putting on his glasses and his little headlight as he does, and working away. And he didn't even have. I know he's that good. He didn't even have to give my dad anaesthetic. He was able to do it all without anaesthetic or drilling and stuff. He's that good. He's got a daughter called Alex, and she's really good as well. She's so good actually, she couldn't actually be his own assistant. He wanted her to get her own clients and stuff and build up her own business. So she, has her own hygienist and stuff. So yeah, or dental, not a is it a dental nurse? My gran used to be a dental nurse. So yeah, sorry, I'm not really. Destroy. Lovely. You're doing well on this now. I can't glory kill. See, if I played as a revenant, I'd get everything done, wouldn't I? Oh, there's the gun I need. Go on, go on. Destroy him. Look at my health. Yeah, 1,300 and 1,300. Get crazy. Get the gun. No, I can't get the gun until they're all over. I'm finished with. That's overpowered for my enemy. So yeah. Yeah, it's either a full pack of. Is it a full pack of biscuits or? No, yeah. So basically, you'd rather eat a whole bag of biscuits, of digestive biscuits in one day, instead of 3 lots of digestives 10 times a day. Because if you're eating 3 lots of digestives 10 times a day, you're eating them at different times. Whereas if you ate a whole bag of digestives in one day, your teeth after that get a chance to clean themselves. Whereas if you're snacking all the time, your teeth never get a chance to recover. It just adds wear and tear. So it's a bit like how we eat. We have breakfast, lunch and supper or dinner. So we have 3 main big meals in the day. The main meals. But if you're snacking or grazing, your teeth never get a chance to, you know, constantly unfulfilling meals like a banana or an apple or digestive. But I do that, and it's actually not very good for your teeth. That's what's going on my dad's teeth. Yeah, he's a smart dentist. He's one of the bloody best ones ever, I'd say. We only found him about 12 years ago. I just think when I look at people, I wonder who's your dentist. I wonder who causes you a bunch of pain. Because I'm that snobbish, I actually think that I've got the best dentist in the world. Yeah, they're all good there. Is it Chester Bank House? Oh god, I better not be saying that. We got 900 views yesterday. They'll all be getting referred to Chester Bank House. What's going on? Oh yeah, that lad on YouTube referred everyone to you. I don't know, they'd be over the moon, wouldn't they? But still, really, really good dentist. Very good. And yeah. Why am I talking about dental hygiene? So this is important, isn't it? And it's some form of intellectualness. And yeah. I don't know. Pretty cool. You had 4 fillings, didn't you? I didn't actually have 4 fillings. I was actually meant to have 5 fillings. I only had 3. And I'll tell you what happened. Well, there's only a limit of anaesthetic we can give you. So I didn't have. There's actually 4 fillings. I was meant to have 4 fillings. 1 filling wasn't actually a filling because he looked at it closer. His daughter, yeah, referred me and found cracks in my teeth, and she said, yeah, this is going to need 5 fillings. But because he's more experienced, he was able to look at it and just say, no, that one's a red herring. We don't need to do that one. If we do that, it's just going to add wear and tear to it. So he basically gave me 3 fillings, and he said there's only a certain number of, you know, there's a limit on how much anaesthetic we can give you. So I had 3 done. I've got 1 more filling to have with his daughter, and I'm fine. I actually trust her. I think she's really, really good. So I've got no. He said anyone could do Sam's teeth because he's that. You know, he's got a good bedside manner. He's, you know, easy to work on. You know, he's very calm. Because I was actually a little worried about the injections, but only because I've never had them in my gob before. But he kind of helped to lead the progression into, you know, me having this vaccine, the COVID jab. And my dad actually told him that, and he said, "Oh, tell him I'm over the moon." So, you know, he's a good man, my dentist. He's not just there to make his money like most dentists are. He's actually a genuine guy. So yeah, my Uncle Dave as well, he was meant to have a gum shield. And he didn't tell him to have a gum shield until he actually really needed one. So my Uncle Dave actually thinks he's a bad dentist, but yeah, my Uncle Dave actually has some problems with people like that. because he thought he wanted to build up his, you know, in terms of appointments and stuff. But I don't get that, because it's almost on the national health as well, so I don't see how. I don't know. So whenever he goes there, so see that tyre there? I bought that tyre. I paid for that tyre for the dental work. I don't know. I don't know if people in my family do actually have bad teeth. I don't think so, but you know, if you're grazing and a mixture of grinding your teeth and all that, and what I do, yeah, they're bound to be absolutely smashed to pieces. They're not actually. My teeth aren't actually smashed to pieces, but they were before I had the fillings. And he said if I don't brush the back ones and stuff, which is where the fillings were, I'll just be back here in 3 months' time. So I needed telling. I actually listened to him. So yeah, I'm brushing my teeth properly with actually an electric toothbrush, not the head of a toothbrush like I was before. Why am I struggling at this level? I'm a little bit sticky at Doom tonight. Have you noticed? I am really sticky. Don't know why. Yeah. I should go and see him soon. Yeah, you should go and see him soon. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, most people know the dentists, don't they? Most people don't like going. I think most dentists are good. Because the thing is with dentists, apparently we actually have 3 more years than a nurse. Or something like that, or key workers don't work really, they just sit there. But yeah, whatever they are, not key workers. Is it a key worker? Yeah, basically like Mackey's. Yeah, hours. Call in when you needed. But you know, actual nurses, I think that's 3 years training, and dentists are 7 years. So bit of a difference, isn't there? I'm sure some, don't get me wrong, I'm sure some nurses are really good, but key workers or that, you know, that's more like apprenticeship jobs, isn't it? That's like, you know, you don't get invited into the staff room and stuff because of, you know, safeguarding and stuff. Yeah, you know. That's almost like work experience for me. Apparently, that's what my gran said. She used to be a key worker, and she said, yeah, after her dental stuff, she said, no, not. It's not actually, you know, being a nurse or working as hard as that. Key workers are more, you know, you don't get invited into the staff room because you just work. It's almost like work experience, you know, safeguarding and stuff. A bit like at school as well. My mum was a key worker at school before, obviously, the summer. Not a key worker, an assistant. And because she's not actually really a teacher, she wasn't allowed in the staff room. So yes, it's all the same stuff. So if you're 16 watching this and you're not allowed in the staff room, and you're getting a job at some, you know, factory or something, that's why. There's a safeguarding, and we don't want you listening into private information that's only meant to be shared at the company. That's why. Or in the organisation. That's strictly why. So that's why you can't go into the staff room. That's why you've got to go on your break somewhere else. Same with me at school. I'm not really allowed in the staff room. I've only been allowed in the staff room when... No, I think I've actually been invited for a cup of tea. Yeah, a few times. I think in April. And I was working quite hard. Some of the staff were saying, oh, yeah, you know, Sam, you know, you are allowed to make yourself a cup of tea, you know. You know where the kettle is. And I'm like, no, I'm not into all that. So I'm actually allowed in the staff room, and I'm a sixth former. Whereas some teachers aren't allowed in the staff room. And they're working there. Or they're somewhat of just trainee substitute teacher or whatever. Oh god, now I'm just some student. Well, I suppose they trust me because I'm a student. I've actually been there longer than a teacher. So in some ways, I've actually got more for. What was his face then? You have like a minor stroke. Yeah. What's a minor stroke called? Is it a NS? I don't know. I've forgotten now, but yeah. Yeah, minor stroke. This is minor. Why are we talking about healthcare? In a Doom video where I'm literally obliterating people's healthcare. Oh god. I think their healthcare's been obliterated before I worked on them, eh? The demons, aren't they? Okay, infiltrate the Doom cultist base. Yeah, I need to find the key. I've really got to scan. What are they? It's a Vega thing, isn't it? Probe. Okay, so I'm underground right now. Might be in there. That's the gate. I need to find the key. I can't enter the gate without the key.
Attention, all cultist base personnel.
Huh?
Please destroy the Slayer.
Please destroy the Slayer.
Survive.
You will never destroy the Slayer.
Must survive.
Yeah. Here you go. Bye guys. Hang on, I know what you need. You die anyway. These blazing up things are coming down. Whee! It's like Heathrow. You don't know when you're in a lift until you walk out and the scenery looks different. The scenery as well. What's around you looks different. Yeah, pretty strange. Right, where is the key? Ah, is that it? That there? That doesn't look like a key, does it? Need to find the key. It's like Terraria with a Plantera bulb. In a way. In some respect. Okay, what way am I going here? Oh, shit. Huh. Didn't make it through that one, Barnaby. Wee. 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 Right. There we go. Interesting. Unleash tomorrow. Yeah, it is unleash. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it is. Hang on, where am I going? I just made this twice as difficult for myself. Right. Yeah, I have. So like there. Okay. Ooh, cages. It's like Skyrim, isn't it? Whee! And let me have a little look at what. And yeah, I need the key. Okay. Why does it say key? Slayer gates. Yeah, I'm gonna need the key, aren't I? Secret. Sentinel battery ruin. Rune, I don't know. Yeah, Slayer gates. Yeah, I've got to find it. Can't go without it. Unexplored. Part of a series. I'm doing a series if I'm not gonna do serious work. Bang. Don't do that. There we go. Oh, what? Pretty deadly, isn't it? Oh, thanks. Thanks for that, Malone. Bang. Die. Oh, you pesky little rodents. Yeah, I'm gonna hit into my face. Like willies, those things that come up. Right, okay. Nope. Hang on, what's this? Or is this the way I came in? Okay, so any keys? There's a secret there. I'll die in a minute. There's a secret up here, isn't there? Bob Marley. God, my eyes are sore. This game gives you the biggest headache in the world. I'm meant to hit that, aren't I? Nope. die there. Where I've got you. Eating KFC? What? Oh. Alright. Someone's eating KFC at 11 at night. That's open late, don't they? Well, we don't close until late. They open late. They open later. Oh, God. It's more like early. Oh, God. There you go, eat that, you monkey. No, don't do that. Right, it staggers them, doesn't it? Hey, piss off! Piss off! There we go. Right, okay, I've destroyed this guy pretty much. I've got this gun now. Where did he go? Ah, yeah. That's the level next, isn't it? That one up there. Oh yeah, I need this to be. There we go. I understand it now. Right, okay, the combat encounter. Oh no, sorry, the key. I don't know where the key is. Yeah, combat encounter. I don't know what the yellow is. Clearly been through it all.
Are you glowing tyrants?
You say, are you glowing?
We will break your will yet.
I'm not growing tired. What are you saying? Alright, okay. What am I doing? Oh, it's the key, isn't it? I've got that key. Thank you. Oh, go and clean. How dare you, love? Get off, scummy rascal. Oh, okay. Use that gun instead. Alright. Wee. Oh, bloody hell! My mates flying at me. Oh god. It's not funny now, isn't it? Come on, get that turret on the top of his head. You hate this Spider-Man. Spider-Man will feel insulted by you. Right, okay. So the Slayer gate is actually in there somewhere. But I need the key. I think I've gone, you know, I reckon I've gone past the key. It'll be growing purple. So I don't know if there's a way I can get back. You're good at this game? Yeah. Because I've had plenty of practice at it. There we go. Ooh, like heaven. Like the sun. Okay, so the things below us. I can't be arsed with all this cutscene stuff. Okay. There it is. Hang on, I can't get through. How to get through? Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh, you buggered. There we go. Rubbish that bit, isn't it? There we are, they're open now, but I need the key. I'd know the keys later on, I really do. Ah, there's... Okay, so the key is... there? Ah. So where there? In here? Ah, it's up there. How do we get in there though? There's gotta be a way. Seems to be underneath. Ah. I'm a smart lad. I promise I have not done this, I promise. That was just pure coincidence. Aha. Too clever for this, isn't he? She is. There we go. So that is Empyrean Key number 2. After 1 hour, I know. It take a long time to find, but I'm committed. Here we go. Oh, I've never done this level before. Wow, I like this. It's almost I don't know, prehistoric, isn't it? Prehistoric Earth. Maybe these are levels they scrap, like arenas. Because I've seen footage of, you know, these Slayer gates, and I thought, oh, this must be DLC stuff. Whoa, oh, cool. You know, but they only make them hard enough for what guns you've got and what difficulty. That's why, yeah, that's why after Necroval you can't go back, because you've got guns, and you know it's too easy then, isn't it? Yeah. It'd be a nightmare if you kept switching around the difficulty. Based off on the player's attributes. Woo, attributes. Wee, fatty. You big fat bumhole. They're massive, aren't they? Wee. Growing Glean's big, but not as big as you fat boy. Are the Mancubus boys? I think that, yeah, because if the Whiplash is the only female demon, they've all got to be bloody lads, haven't they? Lads. Bloody lads. The lads. Me and the lads at the park. Aye. Yeah, I'd never go to the park with my friend. I haven't even got friends to go to the park with. Bloody hell. I don't mind going to the park. Need some bloody friends. Need some bloody friends. Oh, it's gonna be the funniest thing ever, this. Oh. Alright, I respawn, I can do it again. Should have done this in hard mode. No, I wanted it to be an enjoyable series, I didn't want to, you know, be sweating off it. Right, come on. Hello. It's Mrs. Holy. I'm going to give you booty. What's that? Alamori. I don't think anyone watches that. Something ages ago. That was like a 90s show, wasn't it? Why was I watching it? Oh, it was 2002. I was born in 2002, so probably a lot of the shows that were popular in the 90s and all that. Like Toy Story. That wasn't a show. But, you know, early 2000s stuff, yeah. I didn't have as much TV as some kids get these days, but, you know, babies on iPads and stuff, and toddlers, you know, with iPads. No, that was, I first used an iPad in 2012, I think. Was it 2012? Yeah, 2012. My generation was the DS, and, what else? There used to be, you know, collectibles at McDonald's and Happy Meals, and it was this thing, and it'd play like music, and there was like a red one for the Spice Girls or something, or Girls Aloud, and then there'd be a green one for, was it Jay-Z? I can't remember. And then there's another one for the Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, the black disc. It's like a cartridge. Like an old, you know. And they were quite iconic, so if anyone remembers them. Yeah, the Happy Meal, music cartridges, where you'd stick the cartridge into like this box and it'd play like, I think it'd play about 10 seconds of a song from the band, and it was either Black Eyed Peas, the green one was I don't know, purple one was I can't remember. But I remember the black one was the Black Eyed Peas, only because it was black. And the white one was it Michael Jackson? I'm joking. Oh god. But yeah, interesting though, isn't it? I don't know if anyone remembers that. He was my age. Yeah, I first used an iPad in 2012, I think, at school. So interesting. It's one of the early ones, where the actual home button was like a square. And yeah, pretty interesting. It was actually a button back then, wasn't it? What was that on then? For water. And the Wii, yeah, and the Wii, no. Well, it was Xbox, yeah, it was obviously Xbox, but I think the Wii came at the same time as the Xbox 360 and the PS4. But no Xbox One, no PS4, it was the Wii, or the Game Boy. And yeah. PS2 I have. So there's still, you know, digital interaction. Of course, like, but nothing like what kids have now with screens and tapping away and stuff. I can even hear the girl next door on the iPad, so it does make me, it doesn't make me feel sad, but it just makes me think, wow, it's, you know, they all grow up with more and more technology. Well, mine was more, I don't know, watching CBeebies on an old analog TV, I mean, I'd say the DS and all that came around maybe when I was about 5 or 4. But actual development was actually physical development. Physical? Yeah. Face-to-face development, not all. I don't know what state kids are in now with if they're 4 or 3 years old. I don't know how well they're developed after the pandemic. I don't know if they're behind on their English, and you know, because it does reach a certain age where you'll be teaching them how to speak at 6. Now I had a few issues with speaking. I wouldn't say I think I really started speaking because I think I was babbling for a while until I was about 4 or 5. But I don't know if that's normal. My dad seems to think no, it's not right. So I got referred, but I don't know how far behind their speech is now because of the pandemic and nursery and stuff. I don't know. Sad in a way, isn't it? But can't help it if they're behind on development. Parents can't do it all. Hello. Feel like online safety. Alright. Gotta be some input by the YouTuber. Yeah, obviously that's not me. My channel is strictly come dancing. No. Strictly, I'd say, I don't know, because people seem to rate video games higher than they should be, but not 18 plus, but I don't know what my rating would be for my channel. I'd say PG at times, but I'm hoping to make the streams PG, but I don't want to make out I'm some sort of fairy, you know. But with the gaming videos, the games I play, yeah. I think on a political standard it would obviously be 18, these videos, but I make them so anyone can watch them. There's 8 people having law. And yeah, standards against watching stuff. And don't get me wrong, you know, 12-year-olds love this sort of stuff, you know. People who are 10 and 11 and 12, they love this. They love guts and blood and everything like that. I think it's really, really, you know, cool and stuff, but sometimes with video games it's not about the content that's in them, sometimes it's about the influence. And at that age it can be quite impressionable, I would say that's a lot of the time behind some of these age-rated games. Anyway, come on, I can do this. It's a Doom gate, isn't it? Doom Slayer gate. Bloody hell, you're a scumbag, you. Ripping your heart right open. Oh god. Macklemore. Macklemore gets more macaroni. Oh bloody hell, Get away. attacking me. Scumbag. Sammy Bobby me. Yes. Yes. What we need in this time of life. Whee. Shit. Alright, okay, that Cacodemon's probably going to destroy me. Ow, no. Sometimes it says insufficient ammo or something. Oh, wrong modification. That was bad. That was bad on my behalf. Sorry, that was my fault. Quick, quick, do the glory kill. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh, no one can take me on. Oh, God. Whew. I'm playing well, I think. Now I'm buggered. Just need a grenade for that. Get out of this, you scumbag. Come on, quick, 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 grenade. I love that noise. Pop in. That guy teleporting so annoying. Get here, scumbag. I'm dying in a minute. Oh, I was playing so well as well. I haven't died yet. Yeah, I'm slopping around now, aren't I? Ah, look at all this health. Just keep moving, that's just key in Doom. That's just key in Doom. Go on, I want to get these gates over with. Okay, maybe switch to grenade. Where that bloody landed. Hi! Looking gorgeous this morning. Woohoo! No. Oh yeah, Mick, your music does nothing for me. No, I'm joking. I just not into the Doom. There's some tracks that are okay, but the track featured after this video, after this stream if you're watching this as a video on YouTube, yeah, the music in the trailer or on the start of a video with a title that says Doom Challenge, you know, right at the start of this video, yeah, the music in that was introduction slide, yeah, was I don't know, was it Mars Core or something? Mars Core Ambience 2. Yeah, that's alright, that's an alright track, you see. See, some of the music in this game isn't all bad, but it's nothing to do with that whole thing with Mick Gordon, by the way, with the low quality compression thing. Normalising the track or whatever, or all the wavelengths sound the same, or the same volume. But yeah, do I do that with my audio tracks? No, I don't, do I? No. Yeah. Because I would have a setting on it, but I don't think it does. Come on. Wee-hee. Sometimes I've got to normalise it to stop it clipping on YouTube, yeah, but yeah. Woo! Doing well there. That's it. That's how you play. Right. Sometimes it can be your own device that normalises audio, it can be. Yeah, just about the hertz, right. Gigahertz. There we go. Going alright, aren't I? For the Sammy Bobby Poos, Sammy Poos. 2014 me all over again. So I thought this would have been cool in 2014. Obviously I was kind of allowed to play these sort of games in 2014, but I think that most games nowadays people have seen far worse, haven't they? So this is, you know. And Doom has got quite some comedic values to it, and also quite a goofy, cartoony, you know, I'd say vibe about it. It doesn't really take itself really serious, but some games kind of do. But I don't think Doom deserves an age rating of 18. I don't. I think most people agree with me. They don't. It doesn't. See the music, some of it's good. There we go, got the key. Now I can bugger off and do what I willy-nilly. Alright. Hello. Oh, is that me when I'm fed up at school? Have a lie down. Oh, Sam? What are you doing? You're not looking in a very good way, Sam. Shut up, Richard. I'm having a sleep, Sam. Sam! What? Oh no. Oh.
I do not feel
Sounds like it's burping.
this match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer.
Come and find me, Slayer. I'll rip your head off. That's what ends up happening. Yeah, please play this game for yourself. If you're worried about, I don't know, the ending, because I'm more likely to ruin it if I'm doing a challenge and replaying it again than because other reactions. But no, I didn't want people to ruin the game for me. Some idiot ruined the game in 2018, Doom 2016 when I played it in 2018. Some idiot ruined it and said, "Oh, you're up to killing the Spider Mastermind." And I was like, "You dickhead!" And someone did it again for this game in I think Rage 2. So don't know why, but people do that. Always ruin the end. But if you haven't played this game and you want to know the ending for yourself, yeah, I won't say anything, but yeah. Don't want to ruin it for people. Yeah. Basically, there's a thing called the big dinosaur, and you fight a big dinosaur at the end of the game. No, you don't. The big dinosaur. Imagine if it was called that. What are you playing? Ice Age 3. Rudy, yeah, I remember that film. Come on. Alright. Oh shit, I'm buggered around everywhere. How good's my aim? Yeah, I was actually meant to go to my grand's yesterday and paint, but it's been moved to Tuesday. So I'm going to be painting at her house on Tuesday. Her house. In the middle of her street. In the middle of her street. Oh, don't tell me I could die here after that Slayer thing. Little question for Q&A Wednesday. Yeah, bit late. Have FedEx ever flown to Heathrow? No, FedEx don't go to Heathrow. They go to... Is it Stansted? Yeah. FedEx is Stansted. They don't do Heathrow FedEx. They may have done on the odd occasion, but that's why I'm just defending myself in case someone says, well, there was a report where they did actually have to divert. No, there's a lot of London airports. There's a lot of cargo airports as well around London, so they would have gone to one of the other. There's 5, aren't there? There's Stansted, Luton, City, Gatwick, and Heathrow. So London, Luton, Stansted, City, Gatwick, and Heathrow. Isn't there Southend? I don't know, 7 or 6, I don't know. But of course, there's trainer airports and glider airports and stuff. I mean, commercial airports. East Midlands is a mixture of cargo and, commercial stuff. So, yeah. A bit like Liverpool, I've been told. Yeah, the woman that was giving me COVID, yeah, because I've had my COVID vaccine. Pfizer. I thought it was called Fiver. Fiver. Are you going to give me the Fiver? Yes. Yeah. You're going to have 5 Pfizers? No. I've got me other jab on. I know it's good that I'm actually getting jabbed up. I'm a decent enough person to protect other people, but also to protect myself. But I'm primarily doing it for travel related stuff. He said Oriental stuff. What, he's going Oriental? Sammy's going Terraria Expert's going Oriental. Imagine. Your eyes go all funny and start speaking in dragon. That's just racist. Stereotypes. There's racism and then there's stereotypes. They're not exactly the same thing. I know it's racist matter, but anything's racist now. You can't say anything. Can't say anything now. Like once, what did I say? Once and someone called me racist, I can't remember. Which rarely happens, but I don't know. Did I say I didn't like someone because they were a horrible person? Or was it at school? I don't know, I said something, I didn't like this person because they were a horrible person. And they just happened to be dark skinned. So, yeah. They got called a racist. It's got nothing to do with it. There's nice people who are white and there's nice people that are black. You know. But apparently, you used to be able to say coloured, not black, but now it's the other way round, isn't it? Culture's interesting. Not racism. Shit. Just warned me about the fall. Where'd they go? There's a coffin. Whee! So when's school for you? What? Wednesday next week, but it's transitioning to year 7s. Because I thought we may have been using the Monday and the Tuesday next week, but that's August, isn't it? That's in August. So we'd be doing it in September. So 1st of September, 2nd of September, we're transitioning the little kids to, you know, because basically kids are snowflakes now and they can't, yeah, they've got to have 2 days of transitioning, not 1 day. I think ours was half a day. Yeah, when I was in year 7, when people were just a little bit stronger than they are now, 2013. I make out I'm like some sort of old man in the 60s, don't I? Yeah, a fantasy for me. Anyway, what to go out of a man from white what? No, yeah, we had half a day of year 7s, and then in the afternoon all the other years went in, entered the school. Look at that, it melts the snow. I never knew that. Wow. Whoa, wee, think about it. Fairly lad. Oh, it's gay Josh, isn't it? Oh, shit. Not very good playing there, sir. Look at him tracking. Look at him tracking him with me guns. What? Look at me tracking him with his gun. Wait, oh, never mind. Look at me tracking him with my guns. Yay. I can bug it off now. I don't know what the plan is, to get 2 keys or 1 key, I don't know. Bye lads. But yeah, they now have 2 days of transitioning, whereas when I was in year 7 they had half a day. Now it's the morning, obviously. But now they have 2, because I reckon kids now are in such a state that, you know, I don't know how people, but I worry about the economy when I'm older, but I think people look after themselves with each generation. I don't know, but I do worry. I worry a bit about all these kids on mobile phones and whatever. You know, once we saw, was it yesterday? Yeah, once. Once upon a time, I think it was about 30 years ago. No, it was yesterday. You saw a guy. We were on the way to Manchester Airport. He wasn't. He was just on the motorway, and he was on his phone. And a car pulled in front of me, and nearly crashed because he was on his phone while driving. And he's doing this like he had a smug look on his face. He's like looking down, looking up at the road, yeah, because he was that indulged in his phone. It just worries me. You know, I hope pilots don't develop that standard. I don't know. He's got a death wish coming. Yeah, he has. I know there's always some, certainly, you know, sensible people. There's got to be some sensible people in each generation, but I don't know, you're getting more, as my dad said, my dad thinks society and people, we're going downhill. I reckon we're becoming more and more disrespectful, you know, common society is becoming more and more scummy, like what will we be like in 60 years, I don't know. You always get some respectful people, but then you get absolute knobheads. That's proven in my school. Honestly, every kid in my school is some sort of dimwit. I mean, there's some nice kids, but most of them, I don't know if it's because I'm on that bench and they've got to be silly with me, or they think I'm up for a laugh. I actually normally am, but I don't want to, you know, School's a mixed bag really. I can't really let myself become too friendly with them, because then they'll think I'm their mate, and that's what the teachers do, and then you got a big problem there, because there's no real discipline then, because they're just grown used to the teacher sticking up for them, you know, like muddy cuddled with them. But yeah, cuddled mud. Yeah, they are mud, dirt. No, I'm joking. Because I'm a sixth form, I'm talking about other years, like they're dirt. I'll get kicked out. You're not, when you're a sixth form, you're not just an adult, you're almost representing the school, because you've been there for years. So if they're going to ask anyone, they're going to ask me about, you know, stuff like, oh, would you know, Sam's been here since 2013. I have. I've been there since 2013. God, must be good then, mustn't it? Shut up about whinging. What have I done for you? Yeah, they bent backwards in my school for me. Obviously I've given back, I've given so much back, as you all know, with all the work I've done with art and setting up the COVID booths. Some people say, oh, that's not enough, but I think I've done loads. I mean, for the time I'm in now, I planned everything I was going to do on my last week, but before I got sent home, yeah, I had a bunch of things to do. I write myself a list, like a job of things to do in my brain. Okay, has this level got slide gates? Show legend. What? Boss encounter and combat encounter. I've got to get through it to get to the other level. I don't know how long this level is. Yeah, I don't want to speed run it, but I want to get first. Let's see how fast we can get to the end of this level. Like speed running territory. Oh, no, I was going to make that. Some things look further away than they do. And I'm right on the sticky bombs. What? Let me upgrade. Heat blast. Heat blast. Not into upgrades, I'm just gonna... I'll listen to this music. I'll be here for 20 minutes. Gonna blow myself up then, you fool. You stick it on his back. Yeah, stick it on his back. Oh, come on, Pinky. Oh, let me dance with you. I do not want to die here. Like a cathedral in the sky, isn't it? Yeah, I think this level is actually in the sky. It's under a sentinel village. Yeah, sounds pretty crazy, yeah, but it's true. Look up the law, it's right here. No, I'm joking. I'd die for that. Right, where is he? Pinky! Yes. I'm using the same guns. Boring. Boring. Peter's boring. I'm fun with it now, aren't I? Die, Pinky. What was that then? Did you see that appear on the screen? God knows. Shit. Why do I do that? Why do I get so self-righteous and become so confident with myself? Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to speedrun it. All the shiny surface is beautiful, isn't it? Lighting engine in this game is good, isn't it? Right, okay. Arrgh. Playing nice. Thanks for your gaming. Your Gaming's my oldest Switch fan. I don't think I don't know who he is actually. I'm not gonna treat people differently. Not about that. Don't like doing that. Wee. Right. Okay. What can we use? Get here. What do you mean no target? He's right there. Chainsaw's a little... It's not as sensitive in this game. Chainsaw, you gotta really put it on the enemy. Okay. Get off, Pinky. Shit, it's the fan. What did you write in your English exam? Oh, yeah. Shit, it's the fan. I thought you were speaking to your mum. Into the toilet. Shit at the fan. When you're at your mum's. Oh, that's what a load of crap. Hey, get out my way, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Bustin Bieber. Jacob Maxon. Hi, Jacob Maxon. Come on, fall down the stairs. I don't want to die here. Shit. Clean. The party's over. I love the bottles as well. That's retro, isn't it? It's a Doom classic. The health bottles. You good? Bye. Ooh, that'll be the thumbnail. Oh no, there is no thumbnail, is there? It's just a key. That'll actually make a good thumbnail about the blue in the background. Maybe we could replace one of the other Doom videos with it. I don't think I've ever made a bad Doom thumbnail. I've always wanted to capture that violence and the amazing scenery at the same time. Yeah, heat blasts are sometimes a godsaver. Eat that. Eat this as well. And how about that? How about that? Whee! Shit. It's shook her down like some sort of bloody scumbag. Some sort of ragdoll. Okay, eat that. It was still alive, that thing. I think I'm playing well. And heat blast's quite good. Bugger, 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 bugger. I'm gonna die in a minute. Hear me beep 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 beep, that's my health. I've got a health potion. Any more health potions? Why am I saying it like that? Some health bobs. Health bobs. Health blobs. Health bobs. That's funny. It's that whiplash that comes behind you and absolutely shanks you. Yeah, that's kind of what it does. Not a nice enemy. Quick, 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 quick! I'm gonna die in a minute. Nothing to defend myself with. I think I need a good enemy. Just to Saw. That's it. That'd be good if we made a movie, a film of Saw. A game, a video game of Saw. Are you retarded? What? How did I miss them? I fired everything at them. Fired everything in the universe. The immortal twins. Stupid. See what I did to them? Oh, Glean. Oh, love. Oh, love. Aha. Yeah, that's what kills the thingy. The ice bomb. I don't save a stick. Hang on, it's still alive. Alright. Oh shit, shit. Glean, get on the floor here. She actually did that. I didn't know she died. Sorry, I actually didn't know she died. God, people think I'm cheating. Is that vibrating? Dishwasher. It's me seat. Video game seats that vibrate. Yeah, you can actually get them. I wanted one for years. I've just been silly now. I think this is what people love actually about these videos. Shit, no. Just get away from them when there's a crowd. Hey! Oh yeah. Bloody hell! Look, where's that? Oh. Quick reactions, eh? Oh, it's you. Scooby-Doo. Ah, that's it. We need a little bit of. Not love. Haha. Yeah. Nearly done. Oh, they are giggling away. Like a bunch of little idiots. Idiots. I think it's been quite funny and cheerful. Charming video. Meow.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of this.
Yeah, well, you won't find an opponent worthy of the Slayer for a long time. Alright, map upgrades, that might help me with the oh my god, with the thingy. Huh? No. Oh. Green is go in this game. Okay. It's a floating coffin. I know what I'm doing. I've played this before. Played it about a month ago. Not exactly, but a month and a bit ago. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the grenade. Another one. Another one. Oh. Playing like a guard, yeah, I know. It's alright. Challenging sometimes. I stopped Pinky then, didn't I? Go on, break into bits, you bitch. There we go. Taken care of. Is your fan off? Yeah, it is. Good, you must be able to hear it. Yeah, it is off. Because charging the thing. See if it's the village underneath I was talking about. Can't really look while platforming, but yeah, look at that. See, it'd be cool if you could explore, at least go down there. Oh, bloody hell, jump. That's the village, and they've just decided to. Is it Argent Energy? Look at that. Oh, it'd be better with the scope, wouldn't it? Wow. Looks like some Skyrim, copy and pasted. Wow, there's stairs over here. That's where we've just been. Yes, it used to be an old Sentinel village, and they just built a massive surface on top of it. That's all I like doing in Doom. I like looking around at the scenery. That's where we were before. That was the where was it? At the what level was that? Not cultist base. It was a cultist base. But yeah. Whee! Mario Sonic. Like some Russian idiot. Oh god. Sonic. Yay. I hate those things. I attacked them already. Sounds like some American idiot, don't I now? Switching everything around. Bugger off, you Monkey Jackson. Ooh, boom. Die there. It's midnight. It's midnight? What, a YouTuber? Oh, it's oh yeah, it's yeah, it is midnight, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't get into it. I just want to complete this level because there's no Doom flyer gates here, I don't think. I don't think so anyway. I'll have a look. Are there? I don't know, you know. That's the battlefield, but I do not know. There was a level down there. Oh yeah, that's the. That's when you drop down, isn't it? I don't know if there's any gates. I'll have to have a look. Right. Have to wait. Ooh. Come on. Here you come. Yeah. Open the sesame. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we bloody get. After these bloody gates. After bloody gates. After Bill Gates. Rob me. Microsoft. What's that? Is that a sleigh? Bill Gates' sleigh. It's not that disabled. Oh, okay. Oh, that was good. That was good platforming. Alright, careful. What's that noise? Ah! I was looking if there's any, how many sleigh gates in there? Hi, Dean. Good, Dean! Glean. Shit, Glean. Glean. Yeah, stay in there, Glean. There we go. What am I gonna do? There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Sugar lumps. Alright. Sit there. Sit there as well. And he sat there. People think I'm modding it. People think I'm modding it at the same time as playing. Oh god. Stephen Benson. See, funny this, isn't it? What, oh. It's the purple we're looking for. Looking for Prince. Oh. I can't believe you did that. Oh my god, look at me going on a bloody roll here. Oh. Jesus Christ. What happened then? Yeah, that's me being too optimistic. Whatever. Drinking the Cornish. 1 minute later. Oh god. I think that's on soon, isn't it? What is it? 20 years of 9/11? Yeah, not 20 years of 9/11. That'd be a nightmare. No city would exist. We fear building skyscrapers. I think we still do, but sorry, 20 years since 9/11. Yeah. But anyway, those Jalmanians, not Jalmanians. Well, what were they? Yeah, they were partying, you know, once they'd blown up the towers. They were all going and selling cakes and stuff and sweets. They're sick, aren't they? Right, okay, let's get him. What? How's that even possible? Alright. Saturday Airport, yep. Yep. See, there's a max, Iceland Air max coming in tomorrow, and when they use the 7.5, yeah, I'll obviously definitely be there. I hate this bit. Blitney, stop it. Jesus Christ. Eat that. Bloody hell. Which game was it when you could roll your grenades? It was Halo, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh god. Come on. Normally you can only get that when you get extra life. Freezes time. Which is interesting. Doesn't even do anything for you. All your reactions are just as slow as theirs. Get off. Bloody heck. Exhausting, bloody marathon. Marathon. Yeah, who is? It's Bill Gates. Yeah. Jeff Bezos going to his office. Where is he, the lad? There he is. Wee. I'm gonna make some Amazon tacos. Making him his Scouse accent. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh! Did you go too quick? Right. There we go. And we're outside again. It's all about making the right decision with Doom, isn't it? Not whether you're going to buy it or not. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But yeah, in both ways sometimes. No, and it's actually one of the games I can actually stand because it's no bull and there's no stupid, sick cutscenes. Hang on, I'm stuck against something here. That's deliberate. That. What do you think? Try your poo. I'm talking about poo in this video. Oh, am I? No, I'm gonna drink. Stop talking about crap. Alright, there we go. Right, Slayer Gates. Any? No. They're not in every level. They're massive places. How do we go? Oh. Whee! To get through it as quick as possible. That's my goal. Alright, there we go. Okay, come on, yeah. Ooh. How evil. Huh. So you do get to go down there at the end of this level, but you don't get to explore the cities, do you? Would it even be worth it? Huh. Oh, bloody hell. I was out in the open then. I've got a red card.
Was it not the Slayer?
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us? No. You Dark Lord. Oh shit. Getting away with the story there.
Who are responsible for your people's suffering.
It's actually a guy called Light Lord. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. Shit. Keep them up. Whee. See, if they're all frozen, they just break into little pieces. Shit. I hate that Stephen Benson guy. There he is. No, I'm talking about. In the future, people will be like, ew. Stephen who? Exactly. That's what I thought when I first met him. Who are you? I don't think I could crouch then. Oh, this room. I've come across you before. You reckon in hard mode you could like redo the levels? So if you choose hard mode, the levels are a bit more hard and not just the enemies. So you have harder enemies for. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know, but the introduction seems very forced, doesn't it? Through the level design. Right, like that room corresponding with the enemy colour. Take care of him and get this off the face of the earth, please. Alright. Taking care of it. So if you had 3 rooms of that, it'd be boring. Let me get through it. No, there's no none of that. These pipes. Got something. It's like veins. Yeah, look at that. It's got stuff going through it. Wow. Hey, my arm's fine, by the way. It's. I'm sure maybe the needle may have broke when it went in. I think I would have been in such pain of it just breaking. I'd be screaming. So. You know. That's the gayest scream I've ever heard. Graham Norton's doesn't sound much wetter. Wetter! Much wetter. Much better, sorry. Oh, skipping through stuff. I'm following the rules, am I? Eat this, please. I don't like the glory kills on the edge because it doesn't really always force you back onto a surface. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is just annoying. Oh, bugger, I haven't got anything to defend myself. Yeah, I don't like cacodemons. Sometimes they're alright, but they do kick you. The first thing that needs to. See, in Doom 2016 they weren't that hard, but in this game, bloody hell, they're hard. Right. Ah, okay. Oh, modification. Just totally missed him. Hi, let me just skip around you, please. Oh, bugger, I'm gonna die here. Whew. Not over yet. Can I just skip that bit? Can I be a total pussy? No, I have to go around. Just die, would you? He doesn't even know where I am. What? What got me? Must have been 2 on the other side. Not a 1. Of the 2. I hate this level. One at a time, please. They're so fast, the cacodemons. Go. Oh, get away. So this gun's powerful, but yeah, plasma rifle is a very powerful weapon, actually. It's just very underrated when it's doing this. It can get rid of spirits and stuff in the DLC. Right, okay. Keep going around. Oh, look at that scenery. The ribs. God. Must be ancient dinosaur crap around here. Sound like a right idiot, don't I? Oh god. Cheers, my dears. Yeah, he's really ill. Where'd he go? It's easy to get a view of that. Really? That's the law, that's the picture. Come on.
Welcome, Slayer.
There we go. Fight him. What's he doing? Dancing, lad. Dancing with me. Shit. Smash the heretic. We should smash the lunatic. He just smashed that tit. Good. Demonic. Using demonic language. Or pornographic language. Hey, get out. Porn, mate? No. Demon. Get off. Shut up. See, all the other Hell Doom Hunters, yeah, not Hell Knights. Doom Hunters don't have a health bar, do they? So this is just the introduction to them. There we go. You can see how this is kind of hard for difficult, you know, on different difficulties though. It is as hard as it looks, boys. Get here. It's time to itch me eye in a cutscene, in a glory kill. Singing that on the way to school. So the moves of the combat music, it's just drab. Right. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Lovely monkey. Get here. You're no bigger than I am here. Yeah, those hell priests really want me dead. They're the guys that keep lighting up in yellow. Sound like Sergei. Right, okay. There we go. Hello, lad. That's noisy. I can't believe they destroyed him. I think I'm playing well. I'm trying to be quiet. Hello. Why is there glass here? What's the need for that? What is it? A dodging tactic you can use? Oh shit. I don't think you can freeze this guy. I don't think you can. I'm only saying that because I haven't tried. That's what I do. When I haven't tried, I think, oh, I assume you can't do it because I've never done it before. Oh, bloody hell. Shit. It's when I die. Smash the heretic. Alright. Smash her tit. Come on. They give the enemy more health, I think. Again, I think. Doesn't know anything. Even worse with Terraria. Yeah. So I like games that just let you get on with it. If you know what I'm saying. That just let you play. Not like Tomb Raider, that's shit. Tomb Raider, boring. 100% cutscenes. Whole game's like a movie. Fallout 4 as well. Most Bethesda games take themselves far too seriously. Yeah. Any games that have cutscenes in them should not take themselves seriously. Apparently that's a big issue with Sonic games as well. Yeah, you can see why. What's that? Had that issue before, haven't we? I think. My sister was playing this game and she had an issue where she's going to Urdak because she actually got into that level. The hell level basically. So the heaven level. Not used to saying heaven with Doom. not associated with it really. But yeah, she was actually she loaded up the level, and she was like clipped through the floor. It's really weird. And normally you'd have to swim. So what I did, I allowed her to die in the game. So I let her die, and that resetted it. So that's the bug for it. It resetted it. It reset it. But she was like through her point of view was not like this above the floor. It was, you know, again, Doom's guard does not look 6'5", but anyway, I would probably be like a tiny little baby, that big. Come up against this thing, I'll probably be there. Never screw. Oh shit, getting screwed. But yeah, yeah, she was like through the floor. I don't know what happened. Not through the ceiling. Big growth spurt. Did I say growth sperm? Yeah. Get off. Don't get frustrated with me. Was it at the airport? Not with a Doom Slayer? A Sam Slayer? A plane spotting Slayer? Alright. Alright, here you are. Ah! Hate that. Haha. Can't wait to go back to the Doom base. Oh. Whee! Ooh. Yeah. Huh, I like. I hate this bit. Keep forgetting this bit. I think this bit's actually easier if anything. Where is he? Where are them? Where are they? Where are them? Where are them? See how silly that sounds when you put it together. It's like we seen a bear. We seen a bear. We seen a bear. We seen a bear. We saw a bear. When people say I've fallen for it. It's a new one, isn't it? I've heard plenty of times. Oh, I've fallen for it. I've fallen, I fell. I falled for it, I falled for it. So yeah, the past tense. Yeah. A verb, isn't it? A noun is a place a verb is a doing. Action. A description of an action. To walk. I think that's a verb. I don't know. I did get quite high scores in English, but that proves you never have to do about adjectives, verbs, similes again in your life. Oh, in class you want to be an author. Unless you want to be an author. But again, most things in school they just teach you it. I know it's just part of the curriculum. It doesn't really have any significant development on your child's grades. It just that's what I get out of it, and I'm year 15. That's generally what I think. I want to give people good expectations of school, but you know, if you're just going into it, because I know a lot of kids are probably year 9, year 10, year 11 watching this, but yeah, still do your work, but that's just what I think. You know, once you leave, a lot of my dad told me this as well, a lot of stuff they teach you, not all, but some stuff, like some stuff in maths, you never have to do ever again. I think my dad had to do, is it algebra or something? Not algebra. I can't remember what it was, but he'd never had to do it ever again. He's never done it since in his life, and that just proves it's just part of a curriculum. Yeah, he tripped. Alright, batter him for a few seconds, there we go. Smash the lunatic. Sounds like he's saying that, doesn't he? Aha, health. Oh, armour, sorry. Look good then if I didn't say armour. Health. Oh. Hello lad. Hello laddie. We are. We are the bloody Scottish donkey. Yeah. Bloody hell. You ran over me face. Oh no. You ran over me face. Is there more vehicles you can fly in Doom? You can't really fly anything in Doom. You're flying drive yourself. Shit. Right, on thin ice here, boys. Much longer though. Much longer here. I can't stand it. Oh, whoa! Bugged me up there. Hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get that health. Backflips everywhere. Blake in his face. Alright. Come on. You sat up there, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You're not coming down. You sat there in your bed stinking away. What? What am I saying? It's not what my dad says. Come from nowhere. I have to get up at 8 in the morning sometimes for airport runs, you know. Yeah, my dad enjoys it obviously, but yeah, there's a lot to it. Heathrow, yeah. There's less driving there, isn't there? More flying. Well, it's just the same amount of driving. You're going to because we drive to the airport and then back from the airport once we've been to Heathrow. So it's just, you know, just that most of a journey to Heathrow is longer. You get more time plane spotting, obviously. Ah, there we go. Excellent. What's excellent? This doesn't help. It'd be good if you could dash down. I said that very early on, didn't I? Or at least ground stomp. I can sponic. Oh, sponic. Do you hear that? You called it spawn kick. Or spunky. Hello. Ooh, took off his face. There you go. Eat that, eat that, there you go. Ooh. Machinery's getting destroyed. Come on, come on, come on. No. Right, I'm gonna heat blast you all into next year. Thanks for the health. See, it's on and off with me. I'm dying. I'm not dying, but I'm losing health as well as gaining. There's a constant duopoly between that. I can sometimes balance. I'm not comfortable now, no. Ah, there you are. Looking for you, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go away. Oh bloody hell. No, don't smash me. That tastes very nice. I don't think someone's ever said that before some cannibal decides to eat them. Don't taste very nice. Right, okay, my health's the highest it's ever been. Don't let yourself down here, Barnaby. Whoa! Oh, we're all at half health. Oh, so I thought. I assumed wrong, so I thought they were nearly all dead. All I want to do is unlock that key. And the Empyrean key. Is it Empyrean? I don't know. Empyrean Keyes? I don't know. It unlocks a gun called the un-maykr. I don't know what it does, but it better be good. Because I've had to play the whole game again. I don't know if I can only get it on this save though. Or this game load. I don't know if I can get it on the other ones. I don't know. I assume it's only exclusive. Or inclusional for the save you got it on. I don't know. The game you played. You get 3 game slots. So you better make use of them. Bloody hell. I hate this bloody guy. Running commentary like it's a bloody horse. Or some air show. Alright, okay, I was able to dodge that well. Where is he? Where is he? Uh-huh. I just want them on half health, both of them. So I can just pick apart them. Take the bloody pieces, lad. Looks just Scottish and Liverpudlian. All these shiny things on the floor. Only forming when they're there. Right. Can't leave Jenna's backside up there. Yeah, I'll eat that. What happened to him? He dived into nothing. Dived into nothing. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you all day. Oh yeah. What's he doing? Sat there thinking. Oh bloody hell! Bloody hell! Fucking hell! Slayer. Yeah, I got stuck in the fucking wall.
We are not done yet.
I'm not done yet. Now I've lost my patience. Now I'm really annoyed. Excellent. I do more glory kills to get that thing. Come on, give me a glory kill. Get here. Why am I one-shotting them? Not what I want. Right, okay, get another one. Right, okay, now I can do another glory kill. But glory kills at least take them down. Blood punches, sorry, at least take them down to half health. Didn't know that. Come on, guys. Tell me about Doom. I'm playing it. That music's just annoying. It's not even good. Music is hit and miss in this game, I'm gonna be honest. Come on, one more glory kill. There we go. I can't get two, can I? No. Okay, they're stronger on that phase, aren't they? There we go. Where is it? Oh! I think I'm on a roll here. Is it tripping? Gryffindor? Whoa! The Gryffindor Society. There's a teacher in my school and she loves Harry Potter. She just keeps talking about it. No matter if you want to hear about it or not, she just talks about Harry Potter. Sometimes you feel like saying, "Get into reality, you bitch." I'm joking. God, where's this guy gone? Okay, give me the next glory kill, would you? Hey, shut up. I'm not doing anything to help myself here, am I? Oh, hello. I think I will kill them, I must. I'm gonna get this guy down to minimal health. Ah, there you are, Gryffindor. He's getting his leg, man, do you see that? Alright, okay, now I'm gonna roll. Shit. Oh, he does freeze. He can freeze, okay. Shit. Alright, hang on, let me look after myself before. Right, there we go. Another glory kill. Oh. I wonder if it double glory kills again. hang on. There we go, got a shot on him then. It's a mixture of looking at the health bars and checking my own health bar out at times. There we go. I reckon I should get him. Right, okay. Playing really well. Do you think? You actually believe in this, oh god. Got them then. Big enemies, aren't they? Sometimes you just can't do anything about it, so yeah, if you're gonna die, aren't you? No, I'm sweating though. I'm not. So I did not want to do this on a hard difficulty. I knew I was gonna fail. Oh shit. That is a smash the lunatic. I've got to worry about myself now. You come first. For everyone else, no matter what. Maybe in Doom, not in life. Some YouTubers have actually had to quit YouTube because their families have been saying, you don't give a shit about us. You know? Like, that's the case with Urima, Terraria YouTuber. Oh, he had a back problem. I was reading about it years ago, don't know. Oh, good shot there. Go crazy on me, you. Oh god. One of them down, they get self-righteous. Oh! Landed on the flue! Landed on the flue! Oh shit, what's he doing here? Off a map in a minute, getting excited. He's hurt, isn't he? Ah, I've got the man. Oh, what's he doing here as well? Stephen Benson. If you use the same gun, it will knock it out your bleeding hand. So, ask you to remember it. Yeah. Sometimes you get stuck in the walls in this game. Something I do find myself in trouble a lot with. Ah, I'm gonna do a glory kill on you. That's it. Whew. I won't skip because this bit's actually nice.
Does he not seek enhanced power?
No, he doesn't.
Gifts to aid him in his noble conquest. Perhaps in return for my...
Lovely. I know what that is. Oh, pretty cool that, isn't it? Anyway. So yeah, just up to Necrovol. Because the Doomslayer gates only go up to Necrovol. Interesting. Hope there wasn't a thingy, no there wasn't. Okay. And we're going back to these. Yeah. So I can unlock that other rib. So yeah, 2 levels in 1 video. Next Thursday the next video will be. Been good, yeah. I reckon each episode, so it's going to be 6 episodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, because there's 6 ribs protecting the Empyrean gun. You'll see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's the best game you played this year? I'd say Halo actually, because it's a good question that. Yeah, if you want to see it in the Let's Play, yes, you know where to look. Right. Because apparently Dr. Samuel Hayden, or they steal all the energy, the Argent energy, and then using the Crucible's energy or something. There we go. Right, okay, so see the ribs They're like ribs. So that was from last week. We're going to close the top right one. Is that teeth? There we go. So yeah, we're nearly. That's the gun. So if you enjoyed, thanks for watching. I'll just look at a few things I could do as a few favours. I do know if I'm not upgrading, I'm going to die. There we go. I just thought it'd be more legit if I played through it all again. Feels more better than working off my other stage. I did have a few apprehensions. What's the word? Apprehensions? About, oh, well, you could just do it with all the guns and then it'd be easier, but I've got a shotgun. Yeah. You can't double shoot in this game with this gun, can you? No, you can't. Like, bang, bang. That's what made the shotgun and Doom Eternal overpowerful. Sorry. Doom 2016. Anyway, if you enjoyed, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next Thursday. For Doom. Before school, I think. So, yeah. Next Doom video will be next Thursday. And yeah, see you later. Hope you are enjoying the series. Also, a little of a secret. I don't know where it is, but there's a secret up there. But there isn't a secret. There's a secret up there, and if you fire at one of these wall things, I think it's later on. Yeah, it actually allows you to go down. So just in case you didn't know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all. Oh, what's the next level? Where's the next level? Is it thingy? Destroy the super gore nest. Yeah, super gore nest. So yeah, see you later. Bye.